take off. So you guys, you know, I guess you know what to do. If you want to shut it down, or if you want me to shut it down, or you're just gonna hold it down.
Yeah, I see a Ro. I mean, this is Ro's administrator, so I'll see if he wants to keep it going. I'll shut it down with Ro. If you want to keep it going, brother, more than welcome to. I'll stick around with you.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You too, Nye. Take care.
Hey, Nye. Cheers. Have a great day. Sig, I'm happy for you guys to be able to take Will for a bit longer. I will be taking a shift out, so I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay, I'm going to take off here in a little bit, so I won't be able to manage the room. It's top left, so yeah, I was going to shut it down for a reason.
Okay, so I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing then. Guys, we're going to shut down the room.
Can I point out one more thing? I mean, the opposite of the title is always the truth, and this is another perfect example of clickbait.
Yeah, okay. And Congressman, good luck to you.
Good luck to you as well. Thank you, Ro.
We'll be shutting down the room. And welcome to Healthy Debates. We'll be doing another room a little bit later on. Have a great day, everybody.
Take care. Have a great day.
Burned up good on that one. Oh, man.
Her, I haven't said nothing to her.
There's like a little tray above the charcoal where they put these little motherfuckers in. And that's what the fuck they were smoking. I said, well, I would never.
Flavored tobacco, the shisha.
Charcoal briquette.
That's what I'm saying. They do this, but he isn't saying shisha. He's saying hookah blow. He's saying
Because he's been hanging around too many Dominicans.
What does that do to your lungs, though?
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm dead ass. That's what I'm saying. No, let's look. So what it is, right? You have shisha. Shisha is the flavored tobacco, right?
It's not a dispute. Yes, you can have all the history you want, but it's not going to persuade people who have a philosophical and ideological belief, is what I'm saying to you. And so, Trent, if you get off your mic one more time, stop.
I got shit to do.
Go do it. Go do it. And hopefully one of them is shit, because you full of it and you need to release it. Okay, so,
okay, but this is important.
Hold on, Truth. Truth, stop. So when you get bogged down into these ideological arguments, if you want to make the argument, that's great, but you're not going to convince anybody. So as long as you accept that and that nobody's going to say you're right, then you can continue the conversation. But if that's what you're going after, it's not going to work. And it's going to get bitter and it's going to get acrimonious. And I don't know why you can't just hesitate for me to just moderate this and try to bring that temperature down in this room. It's really ill-mannered.
No,
it's
that's
really,
fine.
really ill-mannered.
Cool. So
it's ill-mannered. It is ill-mannered that your mic, I can't see your mic picture right now. It's really ill-mannered. And it's, how can I be done when my melodious voice is still cascading over the ears and brains of everybody in this room? Okay, so let's just try to wrap this up and move it along.
Cool. So like I said, this matters to me because I was raised on the importance of the Black Civil Rights Movement. I was educated on it, and when I hear people speaking against historical fact on behalf of Black individuals in America, I think it's relevant. Again, like I said to the brother, and I meant it when I said it from the heart, which is that to each their own. So if he's servicing his community in a way that he sees best fit, I would never tell him to stop. But if we're talking about solidarity, yeah, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers all stood with Palestine on the record. On the record. It's not a little... I don't know how it's not like a hand wave. It was solidarity of the oppressed against those who are oppressors. And honestly, I realize that this is going over people's heads, so you're right, but not for the reasons you think.
That's not true.
You got it figured out. Fuck Dr. King. Fuck Malcolm X.
It's not about...
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about, right? That level of engagement where you're talking down to people as if people don't understand history. Yes, I understand. People in here know a lot more than you think. And then to say like your conversation is going over people's heads, it's passive aggressive and it's not productive. It's not a good way. It's not a good way to have a conversation. And for your information, right? The conditions in Palestine during the era and the time that you're talking about were significantly different than what they are now. This situation is highly complicated because of other things that are happening in the region and that have affected the conditions of the Palestinian people. So your history is valid, but history is also a moving thing. And so we have to look at now. And it's not to say that, generally speaking, siding with the oppressed against the oppressor is not a valiant ethic. It's not to say that, but it's also not to say that people can have rational and reasonable objections to American intervention. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's disputing facts here. The history is clear, but how people translate that history into their own activism and motivation can be rationally different. I'm sorry, I cut off somebody who was trying.
If I could chime in for a second, I just also want to say something else, which is Palestinians and Gazans have zero vote or say in their own destiny. We here in America have a vote when it comes to supporting arms to Israel to fund the genocide. That is a distinction, but we have a vested interest as Americans.
You do, ma'am.
I do as an American.
Right, as an American. Yeah. We're talking about Black Americans. So that you can't. No, we have not always had that. We have not. So it just is, and I just hate when y'all do that. I hate when y'all when I'm gonna be honest. I hate when white Americans speak for us like it's the history here. You know that's not true. You know good and well that's not true. So I don't know, if you're talking about currently, but you know that those things had to be fought for. Those are things that we went through to get. So saying that in comparison to the Palestinians, we had our own struggle, and it's a very, very long one and arduous one. So no, that's not true. And if you're talking about now, and when this Palestinian started, we didn't have it then. When they made the place in 70, we didn't have that. So no.
I want to clearly apologize if you felt that
I'm not. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. I don't need an apology. What I'm just.
I'm speaking about now. You were talking about Gaza. I was just pointing out the fact that Americans have a vote in regard to funding the genocide. That was my point. That was it. That's today.
Okay. What I'm saying is this is a very long situation, the whole Palestinian Israel thing.
I know that. Jewish. I know that well.
Right. Okay, and then you should have definitely not said what you just said. So you should definitely understand. And I just don't. That was to me. I just feel like it was a massive oversight that sometimes it seems like people have, and it's like no, we don't. We had a whole fight over here. But anyway, what I was going to say was to Truth. I live in Atlanta. Andrew Young went to go see Yasser Arafat and the PLO to try to help them. And this is not a Black Panther Party thing. So Black people have been rocking with them. This is not a new thing. What I'm talking about is now, where you have a lot of people, I'm not going to say you, but a lot of Black people just getting this information, just jump and acting like this is a new thing. Hamas was started in 1985. Like, none of these things are new. So when y'all jump on it and go hard, this is what I'm saying is when y'all jump on it and go so hard about it, it's just new information to y'all. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah,
but you have something stateside that's been going on as well, and it just seems like there's been no attention paid to it. I don't have a problem saying anything is wrong, but putting up a thing, everybody protested. They protested across the world. That doesn't mean that Gazans as a whole stand with black people, because if we're being real, no one does. So that's just like not true. And I just wish we would be more real about it. And I'll end there.
Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of being new to people, Judge. I think it's actual people seeing it in their face for the first time, right? It's the first time people are seeing babies on the news being killed, or online at least. So people having more of a raw emotion. But at the end of the day, what's going on in Gaza is fucked up. At the end of the day, it's fucked up, bro.
But what I said that to say is I get it. You have a raw emotion, but in that raw emotion, go research and you'll see this been going on for 80 years. No one's been able. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. The point of view is like they find out about it. They they're up in arms, which is I get it. I was too. But when you look at it and you see that this is an ongoing thing that America has kind of been okay with for a long time, it's basically what I'm saying is them doing all of that is not going to stop it in 2 years or in one presidency if it ain't stopped for 80 years. And it's just crazy that people are like, I understand the staunchness, but it's not going to stop right now. That's something that's going to have to be broken down piece by piece, because it was built piece by piece over years and years and years. The link between Israel and America is a very, very strong link, and that is going to take a long time. And to think that one president or, harassing Kamala at her rallies or whatever is going to, like, disband it is, to me, just just lack of information and not even trying. That's just how I feel.
What you're saying, Justice, it's wanting to do something, but not really wanting to do anything that can actually be effectual, or two, just because you're now getting the knowledge or just being aware of it, now you want everybody to stop what they're doing and pay attention to what you're just being aware of. That's kind of what's bothering you, Justice. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it just seems like we all, I'm sure people in the Army have known about this, and, and it's like, I'm glad people are like mad about inequality, but go read about it and see how many people have stopped it, how many people have, like black people, how many people, and it just has not stopped. It's going to take, and I see Lawan said we can stop the starvation. Yeah, they can, but we can't. Like, what are we going to do as black Americans? Like, we can't do nothing. We don't, it's black people starving here right now on the street. White people and Americans right now. But we not doing nothing about that. I just don't see how that is such, and if you go look at the homeless problem and the starvation problem in America, we're not even trying to do anything about that. What makes us think that we're somehow going to...
Hey, what's up?
I am the fly, I am the fly. That's your theme song, buddy. I'm the fly in the ointment. I love it for you. I am the fly, I am the fly.
I didn't actually listen to it.
I listen to it, dude. It's the best song. It's I am the fly, fly in the ointment. I'm the fly. It's amazing. What are you doing, buddy?
Texting this girl the address of the tennis courts near me.
Are you gonna bang her at the tennis court?
No, I'm gonna beat her at the tennis court.
I'm gonna beat your meat at the tennis court.
Oh, she's calling me.
Later.
Okay, bye. Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
good morning.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Making coffee. Just wake up and to work.
Nice. Are you doing Nespresso or drip?
No, regular coffee. Espresso. My goodness, it's too strong for me.
Oh, I need strong coffee in the morning.
You do?
Yeah, I like Nespresso.
Oh, dang. Sorry, I don't have that. Let's see.
So do you want to play tennis today?
Are you kidding me? I'm working today.
Oh, you're
I'm
working.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready.
Oh,
I gotta
wow.
get work at 2 o'clock.
Oh, I see.
I'm off tomorrow and Monday.
Okay, well, let's do that Monday or whatever's easy.
Huh?
Let's do Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, let's do something. How you been? What's going on? Are you still on dating side? Are you still wasting your time on those bitches?
Yeah, I mean, oh, wow.
No, not this week. Hold on. No, I came back Tuesday. Today is Saturday. I came back on Tuesday.
Well, that's a nice place to go.
Yeah, I went for 4 days with my coworker, and I'm going to Dominican Republic in 3 weeks from now.
Damn. I mean, you should just, enjoy the beach here in Chicago in the summertime.
Okay, it's not the same. It's totally not the same.
I know, it's not even close.
You know that I haven't been? I haven't been in Memphis or any other beach here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Memphis is
I
very
went
beautiful.
oh no, I'm sorry. I went to Montrose because I got fucking 2 tickets there. Oh no, I went Montrose because I got 2 tickets in one day. No, it was one after another. I don't even know.
What was the tickets for?
Parking.
Oh, you got parking tickets.
Yeah. No, always. Like my friend's telling me, don't be about always something with you. I don't even know how I got a ticket for it. Like, no idea, but whatever. My sister-in-law canceled everything, so why would I worry about something that it's not existing anymore?
Yeah, I just got a ticket recently over there. It's very annoying.
Yeah, because of the constructions, they blocked a lot of streets. There was no parking. It's not good. I hate Chicago.
I agree. But, life is all about being in control of your emotions and hopefully, navigating the environment as best as possible. So, Chicago is a place for tough people, for intelligent people.
I know, it's very intelligent. From where I came from to, I still can't get used to this lifestyle. People are different, lifestyle is different.
Yeah.
Everything. It wasn't easy for me when I moved in.
I'm just gonna move to Poland and retire over there.
I'm pretty sure you might find someone very easy, very quick. I mean, it's petition.
Yeah. Polish people love their Poland.
No, I haven't been there for years. 3 years? I think so. I went for my grandma's funeral. I flew for 10 days.
Yeah. I don't know. I know a guy who goes there all the time and he's DJing and partying and it looks, kind of strange, but
Where?
I'm not sure where he's going. Maybe Warsaw? I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea. I have to look him up again. I haven't seen him posting in a while, but he kept going to
Like
Poland.
what, and your friend, or is it someone that you...
No, it's this guy who does he does party events. He's a promoter, kind of an artist, musician, but I can't even remember his name. It's like Greg or something. But anyways, he was going to Poland. I was surprised that he. But anyways, it just looks like a nice European country.
John, everything looks nice on the pictures on social media.
Oh, I know. That's true.
Everything looks beautiful, but trust me, when you really meet someone, you see the big difference between, before and after.
Yeah, I agree. Life is like a catfish. You know,
It is.
yeah, these cell phones are nothing but catfish traps.
Yeah. Like I was dating few guys before, but I kicked them out because they were lying. They were lying for stupid things.
Well, I don't know.
I don't have time for childish life, especially right now. Maybe before, when I was kind of not really desperate, but of course I was looking for someone to be with. Not really in a deep relationship, but at least to go out, to spend time nights, to go shopping, whatever. Not just to be lonely. At nighttime. But every time I was getting all these guys that I'm like, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
You
boring.
know, and like, and I don't understand why. They like, they posting pictures. That's how they look. But in reality, when you meet them, they look by 300 pounds more. um, I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, is that you? And like, and I'm showing my phone and pictures of him. Is that you? He's like, oh, that's 10 years ago. I'm like, what? We're like in 2023 right now. Because that was like 2-3 years ago. Like, no, I don't have time for this. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
People older than me and they looking for a fucking king. They were like, Bianca, I still can't believe you're single. You have all of this, whatever you want. But maybe because I scared them. I don't even know how. I don't let the men right away. With you, I already went out with you. I remember our dates. I even went through the messages. I told you that I have your number. I never really deleted anybody's number.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Those people that I went out with, they've been texting me a year later. I'm like, what? I'm like, I give you a chance. I'm like, nah, I'm in a relationship. I don't have time for that. I'm like, nah, I don't have time. I don't have time for games. I'm straightforward.
Yeah, well, I mean, it takes time to.
Like people saying they have a boat, that's why I ask them, like, is that your boat or is it somebody else? I'm like, I don't care if you do or you don't. Just be honest.
No, I do.
Be honest, that's it.
I do, but believe me, I can't wait to get rid of this thing. Yeah, it's a waste of money, and it's a sailboat, and I'm not a sailor. I'm not gonna go out there and risk my life, and get caught in a storm, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you know how to sail, but it's not fucking, it's no cakewalk. It's not easy. It's a risk,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
I
a
kind
good
of
swimmer.
figured out that's not like the one that I seen in Cabos, or this is not the one that I I was dating a guy. It was like 3 years ago he had a bow, and he was lying to me that's his house, but in reality his parents went away to, what is it? It was Guatemala, like somewhere in Mexico, whatever. They went away for like 6 months, and he was telling me that that's his house, that's his everything. Then his parents came back like 3 months later. I'm like, you were your parents? Like, oh yes, I live with my parents in the basement. Like, we told me that's your house. Oh my gosh, it was a crazy story.
Yeah, have you ever seen Seinfeld, the TV show?
No.
Yeah, Elaine is one of the characters, and she's dating this really hot guy, but she doesn't realize he's homeless. And so there's an episode where he like takes her to an empty apartment.
There is a movie. I don't know the name of the movie, but there is a movie. I might have to ask my friend, because she told, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. But there is a movie that she has everything, all this luxury and mansions, but in reality, she lives in a car with her daughter. The movie, yes. I don't know. Have you seen it?
I think yeah. I can't remember what it's called.
It's a sad movie. people, I guess that's how people. It's a very interesting movie. I'm gonna have to ask my coworker. I don't know if she's working today, but if she's working, I may ask about the name of the movie.
Listen, there's millions of homeless people in America. Millions. They say it's like
Look
700,000.
Chicago. Look at going to the beach in Montrose.
Well, take the blue line. It's like,
Oh no.
it's brutal.
I would get killed if they would see me.
Yeah, this 42-year-old guy, he got stabbed to death at the Rosemont stop just a couple weeks ago. He was an Army veteran, and it's like the mayor, nobody even talks about it. It's like, oh, there goes another, innocent person just gets knifed to death on the blue line trying to get to the airport. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Chicago sucks.
I live in a very safe area. I don't worry about that, but you never know.
No, you're safe. I mean, people get robbed out in the burbs, but it's always, it is what it is. You just got to be. I mean, I say keep your doors locked, and if you can get a firearm, keep a firearm available.
I think I left my door when I went away because when I walked in, I'm like, oh, my door was open for the whole entire day.
Oh fuck!
I think so. I don't know.
That sucks.
But I live in a safe area. I don't need to worry about anything. I don't need to worry about that thing. I don't live in Chicago. I live in North Suburbs.
I know, the burbs are the way to go. Yeah, I like the burbs. It's quiet, it's peaceful, safe.
Yeah, when I live, it's very peaceful. There's nothing going on. Nothing. It's boring, unless you're gonna go downtown Glenview, but there is really nothing. A few restaurants and a little lake.
Yeah, I like the Glen.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I used to go there for dinner all the time.
Oh.
But it's nice. You got everything out there. Great shopping.
Yeah, I don't need to drive far. If I really need to, it's I live kind of in the middle of everything. Niles, Mount Prospect, everything is 10 minutes away from each direction.
Yeah,
My parents live in Parkridge. My parents live with 20 minutes away from me. My sister-in-law lives 25 minutes in Chicago, Montrose. My brother lives Lincolnshire, so they're all close by.
Yeah, Lincolnshire is nice too.
Oh yeah, they have beautiful houses. I know. I don't qualify for those houses.
Yeah. Highland Park, I was just out in this incredible house my sister's friend rented, Scottie Pippen's former house. And it had like an indoor basketball court. It was unbelievable. Great outdoor pool, hot tub. But the basement was huge. It was like a party basement with video games and skee ball and music.
My coworker used to live, oh my goodness, where did he used to live? Like Mount Prospect, like in a building. But it wasn't a nice building. And then he moved out, like he did a very huge jump. He moved out to Timberland. I don't know if you're familiar with those suburbs buildings. Pavlon or something?
No.
Pavlon. I don't know the name of the building. But right now he's paying $3,400.
For his mortgage?
For his rent.
Oh.
3,400 from not even 2,000. He used to pay like 16, 17, and now it's double. And guess what? He struggled at work.
Yeah, stress sucks. I mean.
Yeah, he struggled at work because, I've been telling him, you are crazy. Like he just became a full-time, so he was thinking that he's gonna be, he's gonna make overtime all times, but as a company won't give you overtimes all the times because they're trying to cut overtimes for employees.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I said, your life isn't mine, my life isn't yours, so why would I have to worry about you?
Yeah, I mean, if people, people are stupid. I don't know, people get caught, in leases, people have, I don't know, you gotta live your life real squeaky clean, otherwise you're gonna financially mismanage it.
Yeah, I know, I've been there before, so I know how it is.
Well, it's been fun chatting with you. Huh?
You know, the more older you get, the more mature you are, and your mentality are different than before, and also you're more stronger from your life experience. That's how I see.
Yeah. Some people fuck around and find out. Some people that, some people, it's hard to sometimes fix, messes you've made, but it just takes consistency.
Yeah. Uh, it is what it is. So how you been? How's your love life?
It's it's okay, love is in the air. Cupid's just around the corner.
You make me laugh.
Yeah. I mean, everything is good here. I'm happy and content, and contentment is very important.
That's good.
But yeah, let's do it.
That's good that you have this kind of mentality and energy and and you don't think negative like other people.
No, I always emphasize the positive, and people who just speak negatively, those are the people I definitely try to avoid. or
Yeah,
or
but everybody
ignore.
has problems in life. It's none of my life. It's not 99.9 perfect. It's not. It's everybody have families issues. Everybody have I don't know. There's always something going on.
Well, communication is important, and if
Like communication. If you meet someone, that's why I was saying. Like if you're gonna communicate with me, not like every 10 minutes texting me because I'm sorry I can't I can't reply every 10 minutes. I'm busy at work. So I can't even be on my phone constantly every 10 seconds or every whatever. But if I see your text, of course I will reply to you.
oh, don't worry, I'm thinking about stopping using my cell phone completely and entirely.
uh,
Yeah, it'd be nice actually just to like, use limited cell phone because you can't get, you can lose like 10 hours a week just looking at your phone, you know?
that's what I like about me because I am not a like cell phone user. Like people when they go to the bathroom and they sit on the toilet. I'm sorry to be disgusting, but I actually met guys that like they go to the bathroom for like 30 minutes and I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, they're
Being
looking at their cell
for
phone.
like 30 minutes and okay, you texting somebody else behind my back?
Well,
I mean, that's very disrespectful.
I don't know, people, cell phones, I think, make relationships very difficult now. And,
It is because John, because it's all this social media, it's all this like I told you, before and after. I am not gonna lie to you. People been texting me right and left. Guys that I met 2 years ago. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, are you serious? Like you removed me out of your life. You've been probably fishing for 2 years. You probably didn't find anyone, and you met me. You know that I'm very honest. You know who I am, but I'm not honest the way I was before. Because people were manipulating me. I experienced a lot in life, and especially when I'm standing right now. I don't live beautifully, but compared to a lot of people, I'm okay. I'm blessed. I worked 3 jobs for 2 years. I never even went out because, like people were asking me, oh, when we gonna go out? No, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. But guess what? At the end of everything, I drive beautiful car. At the end of the day, I live beautiful. I have furniture in the house. I don't have only a bed in my king bed. I have the way it should be. I'm a clean woman. I'm trying to be organized. My closets are nice. Everything is very organized the way it should be.
Mhm.
I don't have that like in my friends. My friends live with parents. My friends, at age of 49, I'm not gonna lie to you. And they only looking for a guy who has a house. I'm like, okay, but what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer? You showing your books and what? What else? You don't even have a stable job. You clean houses for cash. I don't know if one-bedroom apartment. You can't bring anyone to your, to your place. You gotta go to the guy house. I can bring whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and I'm not picky. Just be honest, communicate, and let's see. Let's see how things gonna go. I'm not looking to marry you. I've been married before. No. If things gonna get amazing, or you're gonna make me happy, and you think I'm gonna make you happy, that's all I'm looking for. I work 5 days a week. I have 2 jobs.
yeah.
That's it. I'm home every day after 11 o'clock. You wanna come over and stay overnight? You're more than welcome. But I gotta leave for work at 2 o'clock, 1:30. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to open all the doors, but I've been used and abused. Even guys took my cars. They fucking came back with empty tank. Get out. Like memory stays forever. $60 for fill up my tank. I'm okay. But you're never gonna see me fucking again.
Damn, you're dating some cheap motherfuckers.
Yeah, because you already know me. I don't know if you remember our dates. Because I do remember when we went out and everything, and I remember I kind of like you, like kind of. Those days are gone. Whatever, it was 3 years ago, and that's it. I don't go back what happened 3 years ago. I go back. Let's talk what's gonna happen tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. What happened in previous? I don't care. It's gone. It's behind.
Yeah, I agree. The now is all important.
Yeah. All right then, because I need to start getting ready. Oh my God, I don't feel like it. I don't feel going to work. It sucks. They just changed my schedule. I was before I was off Saturdays and Sunday, and they switched my schedule. So it's tough when you work on Saturdays because I never did.
Well, have you ever heard of the German prison work camp called Auschwitz?
No.
Well, there was a sign at the front. It said, "Work will set you free."
Okay. What's that mean?
It's a cruel joke. They were never going to get set free. It was a death camp.
Oh, wow.
So it's just, jobs and work and income. I mean, it's nice if you can figure a way out of it.
Oh, wow.
Then you'll be free. But it's all relative, But anyways, yeah, I wish you a happy rest of your day, and
let me survive till 11 o'clock.
All right, well, text me later or call me later.
All right, call me. Enjoy your Saturday. Nice hearing from you again after whatever. I don't even know, 3 years later.
Something like that. Yeah, probably. All right, well, it's been good chatting with you, and
all right.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, be careful. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Not a bad week.
Yeah, he's having a horrible week right now.
It's just a week? No, that's the question, Kroger.
Did you just get out of the tide's turn?
Tide's turn to what?
When your mind
More positive outlook
doesn't
of
stir inside,
what he's been doing
like the
for the
world
country
doesn't
prior
arise
to all the
outside.
Epstein stuff.
What has he been doing for the country?
Prior to molesting underage girls, you mean?
Hold up, Moose. I just wonder what is it that he's been doing? I'm curious.
from my outlook of it, it's like he's trying his best to put America back on top of things.
Ow! I don't want to hear all the rhetoric. What I want to hear is give me facts and tell me what has he done for America in his 6 months in office. Positive things. Tell me.
Okay, I'll start with the, well, this might ruffle a few feathers, but I'll start with the deportation of illegal immigrants. I think that's like setting a tone for the rest of the world. Like, we're not just going to allow people in here with no documentation.
So how has that helped? How has that helped your life? How has that impacted your life?
It gave me kind of like more of a peace of mind and lets me feel like relieved that we actually have a president that actually cares about the citizens.
You're not okay. Pure blood. Let's have this conversation, right? As a woman that's probably a lot older than you, right? And you're probably old enough to be my child. So I've lived a little longer than you. And here's the question I'm asking, and I really want specifics because you guys do this dancing around conversations instead of answering questions directly. So the question I'm asking you directly is this: how does illegal immigrants impact your life, and what impact has removing illegal immigrants had on your life? Your life.
See, that's a kind of a nuanced kind of question where I have to answer it in kind of like blanket layers of things. But I think that removal of illegal immigrants is kind of like, I don't know, do you own a home? Like, if you own a home, you would understand, like, for example.
I actually own 2 homes. What's your point?
Oh, that's amazing. So, like, say you had intruders in your home, like maybe some pests, like maybe mice or roaches or something. And,
no.
Over time.
Wait a minute. Answering the question.
No. No. Pure blood. Okay, I need you to do better. You are not going to compare humans to roaches. You're not doing that. Now you need to find another way to answer the question because we are not doing that.
Okay.
I try to tell y'all to stay away from them analogies because you're bad at it. But if you insist, you need a new one.
Dr. A.G.,
we're not doing that.
He's not even answering the question because the question I asked him.
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. But
no, right. But I'm again, this is the problem that I have with you folks. And I'm going to say you folks, you MAGAs.
Well, right? Let him try again because I interrupted.
He's tried 3 times, Dr. A.G.
I know, but I interrupted his second time. Let's let him try one more.
Okay, we're going to try one more time. Come on. How has it impacted your life directly?
Okay, like with a lot of things in life, you know, the first step, you might not see results. So I think over time, we'll start to see how this is impacting the economy, impacting the...
we already know how it's impacting the economy. Farmers...
He's not going to answer the question.
Right, I know. But here's where I'm going to go. I'm going to give him all the pushback now because I've given him 3 times and he hasn't answered the question. So now I'm going to answer the question for this young man. Here's the problem with your summation. It has no viability because you can't tell me how it impacted or didn't impact your life directly. So let me tell you how it has impacted my life, right? I live in California, and I've watched what has happened in California as farmers are literally begging for the administration to not get rid of migrant workers because they're going to lose their crops. And when they lose their crops, it impacts me directly because instead of me paying $4 a pound for grapes, I'm now going to pay $9 a pound for grapes because they can't get those migrant workers to pick any of those grapes. Right? That's how it impacts me. And that's how I'm showing you the difference between how I'm answering the question and the lack of you not answering a darn question. So this is the problem that I have every time with y'all when y'all come in with this bullshit. And also, let me be very clear, right? They are not just picking up illegal immigrants. They are picking up people who actually have status in this country. That means they have a green card. That means they have TPS, which is temporary protected status. It also means that they are in court, literally going through the process, and they are going to federal courts and picking up people in the middle of them going through the adjudication for their cases to become legal in this country. So your argument is moot because you are not coming with facts. You are on pure fiction. And I need you to go pick up a book, young man, because unfortunately, you are the future of our country. And if this is where you're at, your mindset is at, you are problematic on a lot of levels, and you're going to find yourself more hurt than harm. And it's just absolutely saddening for me. I'm going to go on.
I respect that.
Well, I have a question for Rez. So, if there are so many people in California, and I'm a California resident too, right? And if there are so many homeless people and people who don't have jobs, why can't they do these things that you're telling?
Okay, so Hulky, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer this
Hang on, let me
question.
finish my question.
Well, come on, finish the question. I know what the question is.
Yeah, so why does it have to be illegal migrant workers only?
First of all, that's skilled labor. I don't think a lot of you understand what skilled labor means. You actually have to know what you're doing. Secondly, the homeless problem has nothing to do with putting people out in farms for them to pick and hope that they'll, there are a lot of people that are on the street that have a lot of mental health issues. You can literally put them in, but you can put them on the job, and it doesn't mean they're necessarily going to address the issues they have. There's a drug issue. There's a lot of issues. The problem that I have with MAGA is always, oh, well, let's just take other people and throw them to the problem, and then that'll fix it. That's not how life works. And it is weird to me that you guys don't even understand a lot of the pieces to the puzzle. You have homeless families out there who are literally working and trying to survive, but they just can't even put a roof over their head. So they already have a job, but their poverty level is so low, they can't afford an apartment. There's a lot of pieces to that puzzle. So you can't just say, I'm going to just take every homeless person, throw them out, and let them pick grapes and let them pick your blueberries, and that's going to work. Again, it is skilled labor. That means you have to have the skill set. One, you have to know when the harvest comes. You have to understand what product you're picking, and you have to know the rate of what you're needing to pick in order for you to be able to get your stuff from farm to table. And that takes skilled work. That's what you guys think, that somebody just out there picking tiptoe through the tulips. Y'all are weird as fuck. It don't make sense to me. Skilled labor. Regardless of what you think of it, it is skilled labor.
So the other thing, hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, so Hulky, let me just make one correction. All migrant workers are not illegal. A lot of people who work in those farms have legal status. So let's correct that. The reason those people who have legal status and have work permits, etc., are not showing up to work is because the roundups are getting everybody. They're not discriminating between the illegals, the criminals, and the people who have legitimate rights to be in this country.
That's what I said.
So let's get rid of that notion that all these migrant workers are illegal.
Right, because a lot of them have work permits, and they do get work permits to come in. They come in the country at a certain time, and they leave after they finish with their work permits. A lot of them do not overstay. They don't want to be here. Trust me.
I don't think it's 100% accurate. You're probably.
Oh, you're telling me it's inaccurate. You don't. Have you ever worked? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever worked? Have you ever worked? Have you ever worked for U.S.?
Let me respond to this.
Hold on. I'm asking. No, I'm asking you the question. No, I'm asking you a question. Have you ever worked at USCIS? Do you really know what immigration and nationalization consists of? Because you guys always just go with these like blatant shit y'all pick out the damn sky, but you don't even know what immigration even looks like. None of y'all have ever even worked for You want to just talk instead of, this is what y'all all do. Y'all come on these stages and all y'all want to do is talk instead of listen and process things. It is weird to me.
Okay, I've gone through the naturalization process.
So have I.
So,
I'm a whole immigrant. And I worked for USCIS. I worked for USCIS.
Are you
What's your
allow me to
point?
speak or no?
Thank you, First Lady.
Who are you yelling at? I'm not talking to you.
Well,
I'm
who
talking
are
to
you
him.
yelling at?
I'm not yelling at you. I wasn't even yelling. He started. You.
Now nobody's yelling. Go ahead, Hope.
So what I was saying is it's not 100% accurate. If people believe they have a legal status, they have nothing to be afraid of. So if the people who are trying to hide and fearing that they're going to get picked up is because they are illegal in the first place, right? Does that make sense or no?
That's not
No,
correct.
because when you get rid of the process, everybody.
Yeah, that's not correct, Hokie. Because there are people who have legal status who have been picked up, and those people have had to be returned. We don't see those returns because it's happening under the radar, right? But that's not true. And they are in the process of revoking legal status for people. So people do have a right to be concerned if they have legal status. That's just not true. And that's easily explained
They will
by a
now
Google
proceed
search.
to
And you
corrupt
can go
zoning
to
and
the second
development and
page
get
of your
50
Google search,
million in
because
taxpayer
sometimes the stuff
funds
that's
for
on the first
redeveloping
page
perpetual
can be
loans and
bullshit.
housing.
But
That's what Democrat
you can
communists
Google
do.
that.
Bill
There have been
homeowners,
several
taxpayers,
cases. Most
business
recently,
owners,
somebody from the
Democrat
guy from Florida.
apartments,
Everybody was talking
phones.
about like the hairdresser guy. They got him back. They got the guy back that they shipped to Venezuela. They got that person back like a week ago. So no, they're exporting people who have legal rights to be here as well.
And also with the loss of due process, everybody should be afraid. Like if you are brown, you should be afraid, because without due process, there's no way to defend yourself. There's no way to ask for a lawyer. There's no way to tell them you are a legit citizen. Like that's why loss of due process is so problematic.
So Dr. AJ, I have a question. So let's say I have all my paperwork showing that I'm legal, okay? But during the process of obtaining that legal status, if I had fabricated with my skills, or if I had lied on my resume or whatever, and then I got my status, how would you consider that case?
Well, we all know that people's status can be revoked if it's determined that they lied on their application. But I'm going to flag your question here as a red herring, because in the situations that I brought up, there was no indication that those people had run afoul of the immigration process. So that's not relevant to the conversation that we're having. It's an attempt to deflect, and it's also an attempt to make people believe that nobody who's being picked up is rightfully in this country. Or put it another way, that these raids are not exporting people in contravention of their civil rights. So I'm not going to engage with that. That's a different conversation. And none of the cases I mentioned was that the case.
Yeah, but common people don't have access to that data, right? So when somebody is chasing somebody because they have some information about
who
these
are the
things,
common people?
Who's the common people? These are ICE agents.
Hold on, Rez. Let me. Who are the common people that you're referring to?
Like you and me, right? If
okay.
You and me don't have
but why
access
would I
to
be
every
chasing someone?
No.
Why
That's
would
what
I
I'm
be
saying.
chasing someone?
No. When I say I'm talking about ICE. So you and I don't
ICE,
have.
Okay, hold on. Don't go so fast. I want to make sure that we're on the same point.
Yeah.
Okay, so if if you're referring to ICE as the common people who don't have the information, that's a problem.
No. I'm saying common people, you and me. ICE have information. That's what I'm.
Okay.
Tell you.
Okay.
ICE has these information, and they know who lied and who fabricated, or whatever ways they obtained the legal status is not ethical. So they have that information. So for us common people or citizens, we feel like they're taking away people with legal status.
I gotcha.
Because
we
because
feel
we don't
that
have
way.
the information. Yeah, we feel that way is what I'm trying to tell.
Right, and I get it, right, and that comes with this belief that we believe that if our government or if the agents of our government are carrying out an action, like a legal action, deporting someone is a legal action, that they're doing it rightfully, right, that they're not breaking any laws.